Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is August 5th, and I want to spend just a couple minutes with you talking about an NQ trade that we took in front of a live trading audience here today. In addition to that, I gave a presentation with Investor Expo today, and it got me thinking about the market maker levels and how I should probably spend just a minute going through those levels here with you today. We talked a lot in that presentation today about reward to risk and how these levels allow you to get very good reward to risk ratio type trades like we did yesterday. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll know that I was down ticks heading into two very good reward to risk ratio type trades, one on the NQ and one on the ES. And if you haven't watched that video, it is here on the YouTube channel, so go back and watch yesterday's video, the good explanation on reward to risk. But these levels that, again, they were taught to me by a veteran floor trader, and the reason why they work is because they are measuring time and price cycles, and they are getting market-generated information from time and price. And so that market-generated information gives you some very accurate support resistance levels, and we were able to take those support resistance levels and maximize those for good reward to risk ratio. So again, you can see up here in the top right hand corner, a very good day. Let's talk about one of the trades here. We actually had two trades on the NQ today. And so what I'm going to show you is the second trade that we took in the live day trading chat room. It was, I think it was 719 and a quarter points, $770 on two lots. And so what we did is the market had rolled down here into the RTH mid. And so what you're going to see me do is get in long right at 97, I think it's 97, like right here. Right? So the RTH mid is down here at 93. Market comes down, pushes through this RTH mid after coming down into the RTH signal. So again, we talk about reward to risk ratios. The market came down into this RTH signal and then spent the entire day rallying. You'll notice that we did not close below that RTH signal. We did not close below the RTH mid. So I took one trade here, and then it pulled back. Once it pulled back here, the RTH session volume weighted average price was right here, right around 97. Market pulls back up and then comes down, tags me in at 97, then pushes back down for a little bit, and you're going to see that happen. And then you're going to also notice that I put the target all the way up here at the RTH target. Unfortunately, the market does this gyration in here between both the RTH signal and the RTH target. One thing you'll notice is that we could never get a real toehold. We never closed below the RTH signal. We never closed above the RTH target. And so that bounce around right there is what really stopped me out for before it went on and went ahead on up into this RTH target. That happens sometimes, but overall, it was a very good NQ trade. And so what I'm going to do here in just a couple of minutes is I will let you see where we get in. You'll see the stop placement. You'll see me place the target up here at this RTH target. And while we didn't hit it, it is good to know that that was the expectation, is that we were going to rally into that level. So you're going to see me do all of that. Then what we do, like I said, you'll see me get in, you'll see me hit stop placement, you'll see where I place the target, and then we'll take that trade, cut it into pieces, speed it up, put some music behind it, and then you'll be able to see where it is that we get out. Also, I want you to notice that we are up ticks on the day prior to getting into this trade, so you'll be able to see that, and you'll be able to see how we ended right here, the P&L on the day at this 1360. So that's what it looked like here today. On the NQ, very good, right? Very good. The levels right down to the tick here at the RTH signal. And we could have figured out, again, it was a little bit aggressive here. Could have figured out how to stay in here. It was a very handsome move all the way up into that RTH target. Again, though, it does end up being a very good day either way. All right, let's take a look here at the ES. Right? So same kind of idea. The market opens up, tags this RTH signal, and then drops down into the zone of influence right around this RTH mid. Market rallies back up, pulls back into the RTH signal, and goes into the zone of influence of the RTH target, where it comes down to the tick, the RTH signal, and then basically has rotated around this area all day. So again, the levels being adhered to very, very well. In fact, you had a couple of chances off this RTH signal. That opportunity took you to the high. That was 5.25 points. And then, of course, this one took you all the way into that level at 6 points. So these aren't very big moves. It is summer trading right now, and they're not huge moves, but they are good moves nonetheless off of your levels. Now, if you were to, again, we did not measure this, but if you were going to measure out of this NQ trade, right, where our original target was, our entry was right in this area here, is at 97, right here at 97. Then all the way up to where we were looking to get to is 54 NQ points. It bounced around in here, but all in all, you can see with a 10 to 15 point stop, you have some seriously strong reward to risk ratios that you're dealing with on those levels. And that is, again, that's kind of the key, right? Is being able to get in and maximize, let your winning trades run, cut your losing trades short, be able to maximize those trades in the way that we do that in here on an everyday basis as we look at these market maker levels to allow us the opportunity to do that. Just really quickly here on the CL, you can see, again, market maker level here, held to the tick. Market maker level up here at the high, held to the tick. These are very strong reference points on your chart and very good locations for entries, stops, and exits. So again, very good day here. We have a 5-day winning streak. We're going to try, or sorry, a 4-day winning streak. We're going to try to extend it to a 5th consecutive day tomorrow. So if you haven't done so already, jump in for your free trial. Come in and watch us trade these market maker levels in front of a live trading audience. So with that being said, I'm going to let you watch this trade of the day. Again, just remember, we get in around 97. You're going to see the target up there at that RTH target. You'll see where I put the stop, and then we'll cut that trade up into pieces, put some music behind it, speed it up, and you'll be able to see basically the entirety of the trade as we go through it. So with all that being said, without further ado, here is that OTG trade of the day. All right, I'm going to look at 97 here on the NQ. That is the RTH volume weighted average price. I'm in at 97. We're going to look at that RTH target up above. In at 97 here. Stop is 81.75.